Hi Coach, my name is Dustie Durham. I am a 2015 graduate. I would like to play softball at your school. I was 5 when I started playing softball. It's been a long journey through my family and everything because they've been there for me. And it takes a lot to get to the point I am by practicing, and you have to work every day and work hard. Our best accomplishment is winning the 2013 state championship. But my personal accomplishment was getting my changeup down and working hard and staying in the game and not giving up on myself.
She's able to hit her spots really, really well. She has developed 3 or 4 really solid pitches that she can utilize at any given time. And the one that probably has worked the most for her this year that we spent the most time working on was her changeup. She's able to throw that changeup now 4 or 5 times a game and really keeps the batters off balance.
I would have to say my 2-seam is my go-to pitch. My 2-seam, and then if there's 2 strikes and no balls, I'll throw my rise ball.
I think the fact that she is so capable of hitting spots, and you know, she does it without any fanfare or not a lot of waiting time. She just gets up there, gets the ball, gets her signal, and goes, and that's a true asset for her pitching. You can see when she's pitching, she's ready to go. I mean, give me the ball because I'm ready to throw the next pitch. And I think that says a lot about the way that she takes on everything that she does, whether it's playing the infield or whether it's up to bat. You know, she's ready to hit, throw me the ball because I'm ready to go, and there isn't any hesitation. There's not a lot of thought processes that goes behind it. She's just after it.
My favorite award I've gotten is the 2013 3A Player of the Year. It's a big deal to me because I worked hard for that, and it just proves, like, to me and to everybody else that you have to work hard to get what you want. She's
high energy, she's very active, but if you say something to her, she usually takes it in stride and adjusts and does well with whatever you're trying to do. Call timeout, talk about situations and stuff. She listens, pays attention, and makes the adjustments that we asked her to make during the game. So yeah, she's a very coachable young lady.
3, 2.
I have to give it my 100% in the class if I want to be out here. Next year I'm going to take some weighted classes to kind of boost my GPA.
Dustie's mechanics are so solid. I know she goes to a hitting coach outside of what we do during school ball and the time that we spend in the hitting area and in the cages and live hitting and stuff. But her mechanics are really solid. She's a good, strong young lady, and coupled with her tempo and timing and her skill level coupled with her athleticism, she's just a solid performer. One of the things that stuck out in my mind this year was not only her batting average in the 400s, second or third on the team, but also the fact that during the entire season she only had 2 strikeouts. So she's a good contact hitter, makes solid contact with the ball every time she's up to bat. Dustie is a very determined young lady. Academically, she's on track for whatever she's doing in school as only a sophomore, a junior next year. But what I've seen from her on the athletic field, not only in softball, but the other sports that she's involved in, she has a sheer determination to exceed at whatever she does, and softball certainly isn't any exception. I would say she gives more than 110%. If you look out on our field during any practice day, she's the one that's always high energy, ready to go. Let's get to the next step. What are we going to do now?
My personal favorite moment is throwing my first perfect game and hitting my first home run. I know I give 100% every time. And I come out here and I run everywhere I go, and I try my hardest because you have to be the best person if you want to play in the spot you want to play in. My strengths in softball are probably either third base or pitching. I pretty much say everything's my strength though, like everything's good.
Dustie played third base in her freshman year, and you know, the kind of the hot corner, and it was a position that we put her at, not really knowing what her potential was, but she really aggressively went after what she was doing in that position, and she's quick, she's got a great arm, she's got great fielding mechanics, she plays the bunt extremely well, and her head's constantly in the game, so she knows what the situation is going to be, when she needs to cover third, when she needs to cover her bunt, where the throw is going to be. She learned very, very fast in my perspective. So I think that, coupled with just good athleticism and her softball knowledge, really puts her ahead of the game.
I like to play third base because I like playing infield. I like just being right there by the batter and making them feel nervous that I'm about to get them out.
I think a lot of softball players that you see in high school ball are doing it to be playing in high school ball and not really looking beyond. I think one of the things that Dustie really has put in her repertoire is the fact that, hey, I want to move on, I want to play college ball, I'm determined to play college ball at some level. That's a goal-driven thing that she's come up with on her own. There are other kids, obviously, that have that aspiration, but I'm not sure they put forth the work ethic that she does. She's a year-round softball player. She goes to hitting coaches, pitching coaches, excels well in school ball. So I think that separates her from a lot of other kids. My belief is that she's going to really develop in the next year or two. Seeing where she's at now and what her potential is, if she lives up to that potential, I think she's going to be one that's going to help any college program. I don't care if it's D1 or D2, what it is. She's the kind of caliber player that I think can benefit and help any college program that I've seen, not only in her pitching ability, but her fielding ability, hitting ability, and just good knowledge of the game. She's a good athlete.
I play softball because it's like my life. I've been doing it ever since I was little. It's where I let all my feelings out.
I think her biggest strength probably is just her personality. She's one of the kind of softball players that you look at and you say, she's very focused, she's very determined, she's a very good athlete, she's strong. You know, for her age, I think when she's a junior, senior level softball player, her strength and her athleticism is going to play huge benefits for us. She's got some quickness. You know, she's pretty gifted all the way around. I said early on that, you know, she was turning some heads in our division from other coaches and stuff, and I just think that she's going to be one of the premier pitchers in the state the next couple of years. I'd like to give Dustie Durham a recommendation. I have no reservations about her ability to play softball at the next level, and I know that she's a good student, she's focused, and I really truly believe that she could be an asset to a lot of other teams out there.